Welcome to Part-Time Thrills. Tonight's short story, The Werewolf of Wall Street. It was a grim time in the autumn of 1929. Wall Street, the foundation of the New York Stock Exchange, had finally been stretched too far, spread too thin.
I want my investment back.
The recession is destroying us. We need to sell.
While the strong nation of the United States of America experienced a slight recession, hard times followed soon. Investments dropped and stocks became worthless. People tried to cash out but received significantly less than what they had put in.
Dane, I need this money to feed me family tonight.
Even the ludicrously rich fell upon hard times.
Sorry, sweetheart. We'll have to settle for the lobster over the caviar tonight.
What? When will the nation give the rich a break? Yes, everyone was suffering in a variety of ways. The rich became slightly less rich. The less wealthy, now impoverished. The poor, now even more. You get the picture. The most trustworthy, fair, and totally safe system on the planet, the New York Stock Exchange, had failed. How could this have happened?
Whoa, why is the elite forsaking us?
Kurt Lupo, a middle-class man with every single penny he had in the stock exchange, was now left with, well, you guessed it, absolutely nothing. As if being a balding Italian-American living in the 1920s wasn't hard enough.
This can't be. What am I to do? At least I have my humble little home, my den.
Kurt loved his home, and at this point in time was all he had left. Oh no.
Mr. Lupo?
Yes?
Just as is the case with all good things, most bad things come in threes as well.
I am Mr. Banks of the United National Bank of the United States of America. I am sorry, but we're taking your house since you can no longer afford it and have no money.
My house, though. What more could I lose?
I am sorry.
Mr. Banks leaves quickly. He tries not to enjoy the tears of people down on their luck. At least, not too often.
I've lost my money, and now I've lost my house. At least I have my job, so I can try and make some more to rebuild.
Christ, man. Stop telling the world everything you have to lose.
They got...
Mr. Boss, I'm glad to see you. Can I come in earlier tomorrow to work? You see, I'm down on my luck.
Sorry to do this to you here on Wall Street in front of all these people in the midst of a Great Depression and all that. But I have to let you go.
What? But Mr. Boss...
Now, it's not to do with your performance, but I just lost everything too. In fact, I'm now in crippling debt that I'll never make it out of. So much for the American dream, huh? Sorry, Kurt.
Damn. Now I really do got nothing to live for. Nothing and no one.
Kurt slumps in a nearby alleyway, not a dollar in his pocket, nor a hope in his little Italian heart.
Well, I guess it's just best to sit here and wait. Hopefully the cold takes me out fast, and I won't live to see the morning. Perhaps one of these rats will give me the bubonic plague or something worse.
With everything now at its all-time low, things couldn't possibly get worse.
I'm sorry, Ma. I failed to make you move to the shithole worth something.
But that's the peculiar thing about hitting rock bottom, isn't it? Once you're down far enough and can't go any further, why, the only way to go is up.
Oh, good evening to you, sir.
Who the fuck are you?
Just someone who wants to help someone down on their luck. Name's Luce. Luce Iffer.
Luce? Isn't that a girl's name?
Oh well, if you don't want my help, I'm sure there's another poor American soul that can be saved.
No, you're right. I'm sorry. Would you be able to give me a job?
A job? Not sure I could offer that. You see, I run a place that's much too far of a commute for you. I'm sure of it.
Okay. You're not gonna make me cook a booze, are you?
Keep in mind that Prohibition was still in effect for another 3 years after 1929, so people couldn't even turn to a proper drink to cope. Legally, that is.
Oh, no, I don't drink.
You're not gonna make me do weird stuff, are you?
Whatever do you mean?
You know, like, I'm a one-gal kind of pal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, heavens no. Not quite my scene. Up here, at least.
Well, I'm confused. Then what am I supposed to do to dig myself out of this hole?
All you have to do is make a wish. A carefully crafted wish to make your dreams come true.
A wish? Are you a genie or something? Is this a joke?
Not at all. I am in a generous mood, particularly for this country, and I just want to help an unfortunate soul down on his luck.
A wish? Huh.
Kurt had a hard time believing this man, but was cornered by his dire situation. The way he saw it, he could make a wish and have it potentially come true, or he could pass in the cold of the night. Both were a win in his eyes.
Okay.
You have your wish? Did you choose your words carefully?
Yes.
That was a lie.
Let us have it then.
I wish to be a monster on Wall Street. One that terrorizes the stock exchange here in New York City on a night like this. With lots of hair, too.
Mr. Iffer can't help but smirk.
Your wish is my command. You shall become a ferocious monster with hair who terrorizes all of Wall Street on nights of the Hunter's Moon.
Perfect.
Wait for it.
Yeah. Oh no. Wait! Mr. Iffer! Luce! Where'd you go?
Kurt drops to the ground. Kurt should have been more careful.
What's happening to me?
His back hunches. His nails turn into fierce claws, almost hooked like vicious talons. His bones rearrange and extend as his muscles tear. Hair starts to grow from every pore in his body. And his nose, why his nose grows into a wolf-like snout. Kurt Lupo is now the Werewolf of Wall Street. Let this be a reminder to always be careful on what you wish for, and to never trust the British.
I can't believe it! Lobster on caviar tonight. It's preposterous. Why must we dine like thieving rats? What was that? Who goes there?
No voice responds.
I'm warning you. I am not afraid to use me privilege. Especially if you're any kind of non-American minority.
Something snapped in Kurt. Ever since his transformation, he had become more primal, more beastly.
This country will not tolerate the oppression and intimidation of the wealthy and powerful. That is what we are supposed.
Before this rich member of high society could finish his sentence, his heart drops at the monstrous sight. Perhaps he'd prefer to eat his words tonight. Then again, the Werewolf of Wall Street might just do it for him.
Stay back, please. I don't want to die. I'm much too rich and can't bear the thoughts of having me wealth redistributed into society. Especially into the hands of someone poor.
This man was truly despicable. Perhaps the beast wouldn't mind wolfing this meal down.
You have nowhere to run, little piggy.
Please, I'll give you what you want. Perhaps you want a house of stone or brick yet?
Boy oh boy was this man out of touch. Hopefully the wealthy elite who are tearing this young nation apart smarten up in the next few years. Otherwise we are completely doomed.
You think you stand a chance? Nothing you can buy can feed the hunger for man flesh. I crave meat and punishment.
The sharp-toothed grin was the last thing this bastard would ever see. And from that moment on, and every full moon that followed after, Lower Manhattan's financial district is forever terrorized by the Werewolf of Wall Street. Thank you for joining tonight's programming.